Hi YouTube, I'm Emily,
I'm James.
and we are starting our first YouTube video channel together.
And
Ready, set, keto.
Ready, Set, Keto. And the real reason that we are doing this is because we always see other people's channels about keto and their weight loss, and all they have is pictures. And we thought, so we've been on keto now for about 4 months, a little over 4 months. But I still have a bunch to lose. I started out at 314 pounds, and I am down to 270 pounds. Now, I'm not even halfway there yet on my goal. And I don't think Emily is either.
No, I started out at 226 pounds. I'm down to 202 today because we had a little bit of a hiccup last weekend and
We went on vacation.
didn't do so well. So we're going to get really strict on ourselves, especially now that we're kind of putting everything out there for everyone to see.
So we started, I believe it was June 28th. I got on a scale. I was 314 pounds. Now, a month prior, I was actually 318, and I ended up fighting and getting a few pounds off by doing low calorie. That didn't seem feasible because it was the same routine every day, and it's been that way my whole life.
Counting calories is so hard. I kept wanting to do keto, and James was kind of, we've done this in the past, we've tried in the past, and always failed.
And the reason it always failed was because after about a week or two of being on the diet, I didn't realize I was trying to do a hybrid. I was still trying to do keto, but I was trying to eat chicken and things that wasn't fat. So my body wasn't getting any carbs, but yet I wasn't feeding it fat. And that's one of the most important things to do on keto is you have to, once you switch over to burning fat, is you have to give yourself enough fat for your body to continue burning it.
Now, you never really knew this until you got into the YouTube world, though, did you?
No, I had no idea.
Started following a couple YouTubers to teach us more about keto and how your body works and what you need to do to get your body in a fat burning mode, right?
Fat adapted, they call it.
Fat adapted.
We started following Ken Berry, MD, and Two Crazy Ketos, and a couple other people that we watched, but none of them had anything like really during their journey, or at least towards the beginning of their journey, like we are trying to do right here.
So we're kind of challenging each other by putting it out there.
This is the
stick with it.
Yeah, we'll be able to look back at our videos and actually see the difference in us. And you'll be able to look back at our videos and see the difference rather than just seeing pictures of this is what I was. And, we hope to show weekly struggles. We're going to do weigh-ins. We weigh in every Saturday. It's me and Emily are doing this, and we have a 10-year-old son.
Who's kind of doing it part-time.
He's still eating school lunch, but for the rest of the time when he's with us, he's eating real food. He's eating meats, and
there's no chips in the house or rice or pastas or any kind of temptations.
Yeah, we went through the house within the first week to 2 weeks, and we just started giving stuff away. And even up until 6 weeks, we were still giving bags of stuff away.
Every time my dad would come over, or one of our older kids, we have two 21-year-olds, came over, we'd send them home with a bag of groceries that we couldn't have.
So I am down a total of 44 pounds since the end of June. And Emily is down how much?
About 25.
And then we have a 10-year-old Noah who is struggling with weight also. He is down almost 20 pounds. And it's just eating good food, good one-ingredient food, steaks, hamburgers, We do eat hot dogs.
Pork chops.
Yep, and green leafy vegetables, Brussels sprouts, broccoli,
Onions.
green beans.
Brussels sprouts.
I said Brussels sprouts. So, anyway, this is
making
us.
us look at ingredients
So,
overall.
one of the reasons I failed in the past is because after a couple weeks, like I said before, I wasn't eating fat, and I was feeling sick because I had what they called the keto flu. And it was basically my body had no energy. I was cutting out all carbs, so I had no energy from carbs. And I was trying to eat lean meat, such as chicken, turkey, things like that. And it was actually making me sick. And I remember calling, we've done this a couple times, I remember calling Emily on the phone and saying, I've got to stop this. I feel I'm sick. This food's making me sick. And that's what it was. And then you start realizing that the more fat that you add into your diet, the less you start feeling bad.
It's hard not to watch calories when you're doing it. You think you need more lean meats like chicken and turkey.
The whole world says that you're not supposed to eat red meat, and you're not supposed to eat fat, and you're not supposed to eat butter. But on keto, them are the things that you have to have. And
my hardest thing with all of it is trying to eat more. I did a 1 week challenge because I would come home and tell James, this is what I ate today. This is what I ate today. And then Saturday I'd weigh in and I'd be down half a pound. So
meanwhile, I'm losing 3 and 4 pounds a week.
He said I wasn't eating enough. So I started bringing fattier foods, more hard-boiled eggs and red meat with me to work to eat during the day, and then our dinner at home. Essentially just 2 meals a day, but trying to eat more fats. And
then she
I
started
had better
losing,
results.
Yeah, then she started losing 2 pounds a week. And so, yeah, I mean, even if in the past, I've always struggled with my weight. And
me too.
The low-calorie diets just don't work. They don't. But
It's so restricting. You're constantly having to pay attention to how many calories for this, and then come dinner time, you might be limited to what you can actually have.
And sometimes the schedule is a little hard for us too, because Emily a lot of times don't get home until late at night, and I work first shift, and she kind of works like a first second split. So, even with me eating late, the weight still comes off a couple pounds a week. And like I said, 44 pounds, and I've never been hungry on this diet yet. I do believe that keto is the way to go. I think that whole good foods are the way to go.
So primal.
Just like our ancestors used to eat before. They would go out and they would hunt and kill their food, and they would eat their food. They didn't watch what they ate. They ate it when they had it. When they were hungry, they ate.
Let's talk about our goal in this channel, what we plan on doing, other than updates on how we're doing.
First off, I feel like everybody needs this. I feel like it's not just us. So
it's a community.
I want to help people any way I can. I have a couple coworkers now that has seen my results, and now they're doing keto with me.
And my brother started doing keto with us a couple weeks ago, or has it been?
Yeah, and she just
maybe about a month ago.
She just got an update that he lost 6 pounds this week.
Yep. Now we've tried keto in the past, but I don't think we've had as much knowledge as we do now. And I think a lot of it's come from YouTube, watching other YouTubers. And
we had no knowledge. We were just doing it and feeling bad, and then going back to eating our chips and everything.
Chicken and rice, or
yep. As healthy. Believe it or not, I always tried to eat healthy, and the healthier that I tried to eat, the more weight I gained. And it just gets to a point that I hadn't been on a scale for a year. You just forget, you just stop caring and feeling
You're getting
bad.
off track.
Go ahead.
So our goal in this channel, do updates, anytime we find a new product, I'm a sugarholic, so I'm always looking for different brands that's going to be something sweet for me. Like today we just got a keto chow order in the mail, so that's a little bit of a sweet treat. So we'll do reviews on this channel.
Yep, product reviews. And we'll even try to do some of our just daily life, try to record here and there. And, I don't know how many we'll update, but I think 2 a week would be, at least 2 a week would be my goal.
And hopefully this channel will give us, what's the word?
We need people to do it with.
Yes.
We want people.
Keep us on track.
It's,
Don't get discouraged.
Sometimes you feel like you're alone. So that's why I went out and recruited a couple guys that work with me.
Well, just like last week, we went on vacation for a few days and we didn't do very well. A lot of times people, or even us in the past, have said, well, we blew it. It's over. Maybe we should try low calorie, or maybe we should do this, or maybe we should do that. But
yeah, I always change the diet based on what I wanted to eat. I start getting a craving for chips or just a piece of pie, and then I justify, well, this piece of pie is only 400 calories. If I go on a 1,400 calorie diet or less, I can have this piece of pie today.
But we did do good. We got home and we got right back on track.
Yep. So
there was no swaying. We were actually excited to get back on it because we felt horrible.
Yeah, when we ate, it was feeling horrible. You start feeling the joints that stopped hurting from doing keto, and then all of a sudden you have a few meals, not one meal, because we had always had one cheat meal a week anyway, really. We would have a Saturday, a lunch, where we could pretty much have kind of like what we were craving, and then we went right back to the diet. I think the goal for me was
to eliminate that.
I can have one meal. But if I have a whole day, then I end up with 2 days or whatnot.
There's too big of setbacks.
And we're starting to feel so good on keto, to be honest with you.
We're starting
before we went on vacation, we didn't have a cheat meal for like 2.5 weeks.
Our cheat meal was actually a good steak. So that's kind of how we treated ourselves. Was we went and got some steaks and made them at home on our cast iron skillet. And they were good.
Anyway, got anything else?
I've got nothing else.
All right.
I'm sure we'll update accordingly.
I hope you like this video. I hope you subscribe to our channel, and we will be uploading very soon. Thanks for watching.